Hello everybody and welcome back to Dragon Quest XI. This is part 129. I said 9, like question marks, I'm not entirely sure, but I think it is episode 129. We are on our way to the EERIE, which is in the northern parts of the Champ Sauvage, which is where we ended the last episode of here. I decided to do the EERIE and Phenomenon on their own because they're not super big, but adding them to the Champ Sauvage would just made the Champ Sauvage episode a little bit too long, considering that there's the Academia as well. The Academia rather, let's just say it like that's much easier. Without further ado, getting into it, we're going to be heading to the EERIE now. The EERIE is going to be very quick and very easy because the monsters are super weak and they're not get vicious or stronger, and it's not a very large area, so I'm considering fusing this with the Phenomenon, but at the same time that also does make the, so as you can see, not many items. It also does make the only problem I have with that is the thumbnail. The thumbnails aren't cool if you mix areas together like that, but not sure. Maybe we just have a short one. Maybe today a very quick, very short, simple episode in the form of the EERIE, and that could happen too. So we'll see how it goes. If this is like 5 minutes long, then I'll add the Phenomenon to it. But if it's like 15 minutes long, it's cool. I can do the EERIE in just 15-minute episode. Some of these are very long, 15 minutes long. So to have a very short one, you know, every now and then, definitely can't hurt, I would assume. Anyway, so looking at sparkly spots, we've got 1, 2, 3 in this little opening section area. As I mentioned in previous episodes, I like to split up the areas into like sections, which I really enjoy. As I find that, oops, I was gonna go from behind it, but whatever. Which I find enjoyable because I'm like, yeah, if I split them up into sections, it's a little bit easier. Of course, the area, it's not that it's small or even large. It's, I would say, medium size. It's just complicated because there's lots of like, you need to have the these like little exoskeletons to get some of these sparklies, but you also need to have the little leg guys to like with the weird claw marks to be able to use sounds weird, but to be able to get those. So there's a little bit of a trickiness involved because you need to use different enemy types to explore the map. So of course that does take a little bit out of it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't do this. Is this like a secret area? It kind of was a secret area, huh? Wow, who would have thought? I mean, I was just completely guessing because I had no way to know it was a secret area. Let's find one of these knight barracks. Because we have to. So it's definitely not going to take 5 minutes. We already had the 3-minute mark in the episode. So I guess it's going to be something closer, if I had to guess, to the 15 to 20-minute long episode. But, you know, let's see how it goes. The place is pretty... Oh, he blocked an attack, Jade! Do not let him live. He blocks one of my attacks. Who does he think he is? Little weak knight, the Baron blocking a level 70 freaking main character's attacks. Excuse me, man. I think that's right. So I think what I'm looking for, which is the sparkly, is right down in this part. Fighting these guys is actually bad because they give very little experience. Like because they are basic enemy types. They're not vicious enemy types. And they're not very high level either because it's not too
we
fun
win
for
again.
them, so. But yeah. Man's gonna do what man's gonna do. There's the last sparkly. Okay, looking at the sparkly map, our next sparklies are beautifully placed. So I think let's go through the cave. Can we go through the cave? We could backtrack through the cave. So instead of going through the cave, I'm gonna choose to go up the vine and around. Yeah, I think that's the way I'm gonna do it. I could have gone up the cave, but through the cave, I'm gonna choose to take the vine and I'll backtrack through the cave. Because I have to go kind of... If I don't, then I'll have to backtrack anyway, which is awkward, so... I think this should work fine. Now, I don't think there are any targets in the EERIE, Because if I'm correct, there's only one campfire, and there was definitely not one of those whatchamacallit guys in the campfire. I don't think there's any targets in the area, but look at a Draki mage and then a vicious skeleton, bro. So there are vicious enemies here? Interesting. It's a vicious demon rider. So I guess there are vicious enemies here, and I was incorrect with my previous statement. What about the birdie? I was trying so hard to hit the birdie, I was just running around. Group of Hades condors appear. It's not a Hades condor, what's the problem, dude? You want it dead. Serenica beat his ass. Do not F with Serenica. That's all if there's one thing I've learned through my Dragon Quest XI playthrough, is that you do not mess with Serenica. Serenica is badass. She's badass. She'll kick your ass. Okay, so I see a slime symbol. What is a slime symbol? A rope. Is a rope a slime symbol? Okay. I didn't know that actually. I've technically fought it, but I also technically haven't fought it. And by fought it, I mean I haven't physically attacked it to initiate a combat. I fought it in combat of initiated against, but I think that doesn't really matter for the point of this play of this 100% to fight one of every enemy. Because that's why we're doing this. We're doing this to fight one of every enemy. Vicious demon rider appears. Dead demon rider disappears.
We win again.
Yo, that's mean, Jade. You know, did you ever think he tried his best? Did you ever think about that? Okay, next sparkly spot for us is this way. No, I don't want to fight you, Draki Mage. Oh, these are Drake slimes. These are not even Draki Mages. I'm giving them the wrong name. They are very upset with me right now. They're like, how dare you call me a Draki Mage? I'm clearly a Drake slime. I'm sorry. I'm just a human. I make mistakes too, okay? Did I just land on an enemy and I'm happy about it? Okay.
Victory!
I guess I will be fighting the same. I land. Why did I even come here? There's no sparkly spot here. There was literally no point to coming. I guess you can come get a demon rider here if you didn't get the demon rider upstairs, I guess? Yeah. That's weird, man. This game is weird sometimes. Still a very good game. Like, for me personally, it's the game of 2018. It's for me personally. I know there were many great games that came out in 2018. God of War, you know. Pretty sure there's many others that I can't think of right now because I only bought like 6 games last year. So I'm not the best authority to ask about games and what the best game was. But for me, I think Dragon Quest 11 was, for me at least, as I said 30 times, the best game 2018. I really enjoyed it. It's a very good game. I mean, it's 2019 of course now, as I took a month break of 2 entire months non-recording, guys. Can you believe that? That is very naughty. Very naughty. I did have content that came out in between, so it's not like it was the end of the world, but I do understand that, like, you know, as a content creator, to take a month off, it's not like you're not gonna like end your YouTube career, but I didn't even know that. I was releasing so little videos that you can see in my YouTube statistics that it definitely affected my stats. You know, much less views, much less watch time, etc, etc. So I mean, there was a point when we were releasing 2 episodes a day, even 3 episodes a day. Now we're releasing 1 a day, and over the last last month or so, we've actually only been releasing 1 episode a day. So. But I did too much. I was doing these Slay the Spire Extension mode runs, which is
victory.
It makes your brain physically tired. Also, what I was doing at the same time was other playthroughs on my channel. There were the Slay the Spire dailies coming out still at that point. There was so much coming out. I was doing so much, and the problem is I don't think I could. I think I did more than I can. I had an idea in my head, like, this is what I need to do, and that's what I did. And I did a little too much, and I think I tired myself up. But I'm back, and I'm refreshed, and I'm happy, and I'm extremely excited playing Dragon Quest XI again. I really enjoyed the other games I've been playing, don't get me wrong. Resident Evil 2, if you guys have not checked that on my channel, I have self-promoted myself on it before, but I will self-promote myself again because it's such a great game. I truly love it. I know it's just a remake of an original game that was already a great game, but the problem is I've never played it. I had never played a Dragon Quest game in my entire... Oh, not a Dragon Quest, I'm not saying I played a million Dragon Quest games, sorry. I had not played a Resident Evil game in my entire life. So for me, Resident Evil 2 was a brand new experience, something I'd never seen or done. And I mean, what can I say? I truly regret waiting as long as I waited to play such a good game. I wish I played it at a much earlier point in my life, because what an amazing game, man. Honestly, that game is... Oh man, definitely, I would give it like a 9 out of 10. So good. I mean, I give Dragon Quest 11 a 9 out of 10, so that just tells you how good I find Resident Evil 2.
Well,
on the shorter side of games though, so that's the only thing. I'm a JRPG gamer by heart, so I like me my 100 hour long playthroughs in games, just because I find like it's the best bang for your buck, you know. It stays enjoyable for a longer period of time, which is very impressive, because I mean, how difficult must it be to retain someone's attention in this day and age for that long? Very difficult. So any game that can keep you coming back to it for an hour, 100 hours plus, in my opinion, instantly gets extra points. Like, it's just immediately, you have instantly been awarded extra points, bonus points. Because in today's day and age of technology and distractions and just life, man, and all the things that happen, who has time anymore to say, I'm gonna play this game for 100 hours on my time? Like Witcher 3, I mean, that game is amazing. It's like one of the most time-consuming games I've ever played. And it just eats your time. Like, you think you're making progress, and it's like, oh man, I'm doing so good in this game, I'm making it, and then you're like, I just scored so, and it's like, nope, you're about 10% of the game, man. Just fucking up. There's still multiple areas to come after this, and you're still in the starting area, and you think you're doing well? You know nothing. There's a literal chest. I mean, I already opened it. But I mean, I did not need to fight this guy. So this episode's almost done, and you know, it's on the shorter side. So I thought, why not add a couple of combats while I talk about the state of the channel, if you will, and gaming in general. So, as I mentioned, I do think as I said, any game that can keep your attention for as long as Dragon Quest keeps my attention, very impressive. Now, Resident Evil 2 is a much shorter game. A normal playthrough, I think, for anybody playing the game. I mean, my first Resident Evil ever playthrough in my entire life took me 8.5 hours to finish. I think it was 8.5 hours. And I mean, I was playing on normal difficulty. I wasn't playing on hardcore or anything like that. Just playing normal difficulty, but 8.5 hours to finish a game, it's kind of bad. Like, it's kind of very bad. And I'll tell you why I say so. It's very simple. Games are very expensive, especially where I live. Games are really expensive. I'm talking about $60 US a game, which is, I know what you guys are playing, but for us the exchange rate sucks. So $60 is like really, it's a lot of money, man. It's like a lot of money. So for all you South Africans, you know I'm talking about 800 Rand per game. That ain't cheap. Hello, I'm Jamina. Do you want to know what Jiggle Jobble Jew means? It's a magic spell that makes you happy. My mommy told it to me before she passed away. When that big tree fell out of the sky, all my old friends suddenly went potty and chased me out of my home. It really was jarring. I can't go back home anymore. I'm all alone in the world. Everything's gone to pot. Jamina's all on her own and doesn't have anywhere to go. Tell her about like Kennedy, then not to the Medialias. Yes. Jibble Jobble Jew, if I go to that school, I won't be alone anymore. Thank you so much for telling me about it. I'm going to go there right now. I'll pick up some nice shiny apples for my new teachers on the way, and I'll get going. And I'll get something for you too. You've earned it. You've earned it. Get it? Earned it. Hey, we did something cool. We sent Jamina to La Academia. I did not even know you could do that. That is actually so cool. I don't think I need you anymore, soldier. And by soldier, I do of course mean little vicious demon Skeletor. I like you can just jump back in. Okay. Where am I now? Maps. Sparkly spots. 2 more sparkly spots, both in the cave, so that's great. Just check out here for any new enemies or anything like that that I've not fought. Probably not, but I do not mind taking a few things on my phone. Yep, I was correct. And we know there's no sparkly sticks. You can see the sparklies on the map. So we'll definitely do a quick teleport over to La Academia. So that's actually the second child we recruited. We recruited that other kid who was in Cobblestone, the starting town. That little girl who was like depressed. And now we recruited Jamina. Interesting. I wonder how many female characters around the world we can collect. Well, not collect. Collect sounds really like weird. What I mean is how many of these characters can we send to La Academia and help? Rather, I think is a better way to say that. So let's rather say like, hey, green starters. What's up? My name is Pia. A group of maniacs appear. Hello, maniacs. Excuse me. How did my maniacs not die in one hit? They're like level 1 mermaid people. Mermaid? 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 I don't know. Sparky spots. Just one more, baby. Just one more right over here. The final sparkly spot of the EERIE. Platinum ore. Good. We'll run out the cave. Let's see if there's any other enemy I've not yet encountered. There's another sparkly spot that didn't show up on the map. Oh, it did. Just that's the superior medicine, so it was getting blocked by the little feather the whole time. Oh. But it's not even, it's a celestial skin. It's not even a feather. It's so confusing. I mean, it's not even a superior medicine, sorry. It's so wait, let's check the map. Okay, there are no sparklies left. Do you guys see? There are no sparklies left, right? No sparklies left. Am I correct with this assumption? Yes. Good. Let's get out of here. So let's teleport over to the Academia because I want to see what that little urn was. I also want to check out the other character, the other one that we sent to from Cobblestone. Maybe we can find her and see if she gives any extra. Since this episode's almost over, we can definitely do that. Excuse me? It's double excuse me game? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I was just about to say, how the hell are these people still alive? Doesn't even make sense, man. I mean, they're not that strong. If anything, they're on the weaker side. I'm getting some good recording done today. It's my 4th episode I'm doing today. Just trying to get back into the recording zone as I start my yearly new grind of recording. Please, I do hope you all enjoy it, everything I release, and that it helps you in guides wise, gameplay wise, fun wise, anything along those lines really. What is in that tub that Shamini carries around with her? It's absolutely amazing. As soon as she springs on the wilting flowers, it springs back to life. Thanks to a mystery mixture, the lilies of the valley are even more full of life than they were before. Monsieur Medelia will be ever so pleased. Thanks for telling me about this place. I hadn't spent any longer on my own in the area. I would have gone party. I made a lot of friends already, but the teachers are all really nice. When they're not shouting at me for breaking the chairs, that is. I feel like I've hit the jackpot. Yes, you more than earned it. Jibble double G. Acquired a lucky dragon's wing. Ooh. What is that? The lucky dragon's wing is not. What about this? Yeah, what about this? There we go. A talon talisman that provides protection from fire and light attacks. Ooh, have I ever had one of those? I might never have had a lucky dragon's ring. Auto? No. Oh. Oh, I mean, if you want to make them sword-wise, yeah. Do we lose platinum headgear? Raging Bull. Why would I not have the Raging Bull equipped? Because my charm falls. I don't care about his charm, dude. He doesn't have any charm. I think Hendrik has charm. Hendrik couldn't spell charm if someone hit him on the head with the charm. Why is Scottish cap better than Goldstick? For the fans, everything else goes down. That's not good. What about the other one? Liquid metal jacket. I'm pretty sure I would have done this all off camera, and there's a specific reason, yeah. Because I want magic damage to this guy. I understand. Okay, let's go find the other goal. She'll be harder to find because A. Good day, sir. We're part 2 members of Limited. Because A, I think the other girl is going to be dressed up in the normal costume, which means it's going to be harder for us to point her out. No, don't go nighttime. Don't go nighttime. Is it her? Ever since Extra came back alive, I've been in my old study self again. I can't stop singing. Would you like to hear me sing a song? Yes. Yeah, thanks for them. I've ready. Chantal shall sing the school song especially for you. That was amazing. They say Akuma was founded by the king of faraway country, but I think that's not true. All the kings I've heard about in life live in enormous castles with vaults overlaid with gold, silver, and jewels. Why would anyone as rich as that be interested in collecting new metals? Chantal has such a lovely singing voice. Even Monsieur Magnetout is moved. Look at the way he's moving his little nose up and down. He's obviously choking back the tears. Aww. How did I ever miss this? Like, seriously. Thanks for making me up with their whip. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I need to find this girl from the cobblestone freaking region, but I don't know A, what her name was at all, and B, what she looks like, because she's a human. The Jarmina was easily identifiable because Jarmina is a giant freaking Jarm person. Hello, I'm Kenyan, chef the class. It's my role to look after the other girls and keep them in line. Really doesn't make it easier for me. At least I don't have to rub on Maldarine anymore. I'm not sure what happened, but she seems back to old sweet smiling self, thank goodness. Some kindly soul must have helped her with her little situation after all the headaches she gave me. I contact them now. Hello, I love to see you again. Thank you so much for telling me about this place. There we go. I'm never living here with all the other girls. I don't feel like crying anymore. This is for you for saving me. Requires a pair of all-weather earrings. What's the special effect? Ice damage reduced, ice damage reduced by 10 and wind damage reduced by 10. Cool. I like it. Sweet, so we find these little girls, we send them to this area where they can start a new life for themselves, real happy, which is very nice for us, we really like happy. And then we get free items too. This is the best deal ever. I love it. I love this deal. Okay, now though, thank you very much for watching this episode of Dragon Quest 11. EERIE 100%. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to hit that like button. I know we spent a little bit of time in the academia, but in general, we came here for the EERIE, and when we did 100% it, we fought one of every single enemy, got every sparkly, and looked for any chests or pots or barrels that we missed, but there were none. We even recruited Jarmina, so as 100% can be. In the next episode, we will be going to Phenomenon, where we'll be speaking to every single character, getting every single thing, reading all the books, opening all the doors, you guys get it, and then we'll even go into the ghost world if we can. For now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next time with more Dragon Quest 11.